Okay, let's get started on page 101. Let me get my pen back again. Alrighty. Okay. Number 12 on page 101. There is a book sale at the library. The price for each book is $4. So each book is $4. Which expression can be used to show how much money the library will make if it sells 289 books? Use the numbers on the tiles to complete your answer. So we're going to be using these tiles here to help us complete the answer. Well, we know if they're going to sell 289 books and each book is $4, well, that's 289 times 4. Because 289 books, $4 for each one of them, so you can multiply that. So what they're really asking us to do is, hey, they want us to break 289 into expanded form. So 4 times, 4 times, 4 times. So if we broke it into expanded form, it would be 4 times 200, and there's our 200 tile right there. 4 times 200. And then it would be 4 times the 80. And there's our 80 tile right there. And then lastly, it would be 4 times the 9. Okay. Which expression can be used? They're not asking us to solve it. That's all we need to do for this one. We're done. Number 12 is finished. Okay, number 13. Find 8 times 397. Show your work and explain why the strategy you chose works best with the factors. Okay, now, there's a lot of different ways you can do this. You can break it up into expanded form. You can multiply by regrouping, but it does say what works best with the factors. And in my opinion, with these factors, I'm going to use the subtraction method. And all that means is I'm going to look at this 397 and say that's a really big number to multiply. So I want to estimate that number. And 397 is very, very close to 400. So I'm going to estimate it to be 400 and then do times 8. And the reason I like to do that is because 8 times 4 is a simple math fact that I've learned already in 3rd grade. Okay, you learn that in 3rd grade. So I can do 8 times 4 and I get 32, and then I add my 2 zeros behind. Now, this isn't my final answer though, because I added 3 more 8s, because every time I add 1 to this number, it's times 8, so I'm adding 3 more 8s. So when I added those 3 extra 8s and I got this answer, to get my exact answer, I need to subtract those 3 8s away. And to do that, I have to find out what 3 8s is worth. So 8 times 3. 3 8s. 8, 8, and 8. And that's going to be worth 24. Again, this is an easy math fact for me to do. 8 times 3. I learned that in 3rd grade. So now I need to subtract this from my estimated answer. So I'm going to take 3,200 minus 24. Okay, I have to borrow again. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 2 is 7. 1 minus nothing is 1. And 3 minus nothing is 3. So 3,176 is my answer. Now I'm going to erase these markings just so I can explain why that I use this strategy. I don't want you to erase the markings. You have scratch paper you can work with, but I need to erase because I don't have any scratch paper. Okay, so why did I use the subtraction method? I used the subtraction method because it gave me easier. Numbers to work with. That's why I use it. But again, if you used another strategy like expanded form, or even if you use regrouping, that's fine, as long as you get to the correct answer and then you're able to explain why you chose that strategy, why it worked best for you. Okay? I could even go on to say because 397 is very close to 400, which was part of my reason. Okay, I'm going to even add that. 397 is very close to 400. So it works pretty easily by estimating it up to 400. Okay. Alright, again I'm going to erase because I don't have the room. I don't have any scratch paper. And I'm going to go on to number 14. A clown bought 6 bags of round balloons with 24 balloons in each bag. So again, I could draw a picture. 6 bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's 24 balloons in each. 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, and 24. So there's my 6 bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24 balloons in each. 24, 24, 24, 24, 24. The clown also bought 3 bags of long balloons with 36 balloons in each bag. So I could draw a picture of that. 3 bags. 1, 2, 3 with 36, 36, 36. Okay, there's my model. That's just to help me. Okay, part A says, how many more long balloons than round balloons did the clown buy? So that's my question. How many more long balloons than round balloons did the clown buy? Well, in order to figure out that, I need to find out how many long balloons and how many round balloons. Okay? So first, let's find out the first part, the long balloons. So remember from our information, 3 bags of long balloons with 36 balloons in each. So that's these. Now I could just add those 3 up. 36 plus 36 plus 36. But we know there's an easier way to do that. I can multiply 36 times 3. 3 times 6 is 18. Carry my 1. 3 times 3 is 9. Plus that 1 is 10. So there's 108 long balloons. Kind of went off my screen capture there, but 108. I showed it here as well. And now the round balloons. Well, that's all these. Again, I could add these all up, but I know it's quicker for me to multiply. So I'm going to do 24, that's how much is in each bag, times the 5 bags. 5 times 4 is 20. 2 goes down, 2 goes up. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. Okay. Now, it says 6 bags of round balloons with 24, 3 bags of long balloons with 36 in each bag. How many more long balloons, so these are the long balloons, than round balloons did the clown buy? This looks like to me that the question is a typo, because there are more round balloons than there are long balloons, but the question says how many more long balloons than round balloons. So really our answer is 0. There are no more, because there are actually more round balloons than long balloons. Now, on your actual test, this has probably been corrected, and what they really are wanting you to do, or probably meant to have you do, was 120 minus 108 to find the difference. But they just worded it wrong here. Okay? So let's just assume they want us to find the difference. If I do that, I have to borrow. 10 minus 8 is 2. That's going to be 1. So the difference is 12. But again, the way they worded this is actually incorrect. But the difference is 12. Okay. Alright, for part B, says the clown also bought 5 bags of heart-shaped balloons with 14 balloons in each of those bags. So I can show those bags over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it says there's 14 in each bag. 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. When the clown blew up all the round, long, and heart-shaped balloons, 23 balloons burst. How many blown up balloons were left? So 23 burst. How many were left? That's what we want to know. Okay. And then we have to explain our answer. So first, let's find out how many total balloons there are. Well, we already found out how many round balloons there are. There's 120. We found out how many long balloons there are. There's 108. And now we need to find out how many heart-shaped balloons he started with. And that's going to be 14 5 times. So I'm going to come over here and do 14 times 5. 5 times 4 is 20, which we did earlier. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7, so that's 70. Okay, and I'm going to add all those up, because what I need to know first is how many total balloons. Before I can find out how many are left, let's find out how many he started with. So 8 in the ones place, a 9 in the tens place, and a 2 in the hundreds place. Now, if 23 balloons burst, that means he doesn't have them anymore. If he doesn't have them anymore, it means we're taking them away. So minus 23. Oh, that's an ugly 2. Minus 23. Okay, 8 minus 3 is 5. 9 minus 2 is 7. And 2 minus nothing is 2. So, how many balloons were left? 275. Explain your answer, and you can just explain what you did. I added all the balloons. Again, excuse my handwriting. And then subtracted 23, because that's how many burst. 23. Sorry about that handwriting. Okay, we are done with page 101. Thank you for following along.